Sorry for the technical difficulties.
But if anyone noticed, I put something on the post on the thing.
There's a quick update. So anyway, sorry for being late, but we're good now. We are having a cam link issue.
You know, just those classic cam link issues.
You know, cam links.
As one, everyone's been a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's seen a cam link issue.
So we have the Telegram link, or the link in Telegram rather, for the giveaway, or for the drawing, I should say. I will post this in YouTube.
In the YouTube?
Wait, I don't put the doc though.
Yeah, you don't want to post the actual. Ooh, a little.
John does this very sly little thing every week, and he changes up the form, the Google form, not the questions necessarily, just the style of the actual form does change, and it's quite delightful, I have to say.
It's very delightful.
Yeah. Okay, we are live.
All right, now I need to make sure that the most recent thing that I made an announcement.
Oh, I don't think that was the right one.
I'm just trying to mark this thing as an announcement.
That was right. Okay.
Remove announcement. Okay.
Pin the message. Okay, we're live on YouTube. Shout out to all of our YouTube people. 4 heroes on YouTube that are streaming. I need to organize my tabs a little better here. Okay.
I marked it as an announcement on Facebook, but when I go to the announcements, it's not there. So
on the Heroes Quarters?
Yeah. It says remove announcement. You know what? It's an announcement, so we may as well just leave it there.
Well, yeah, if you can remove it, then it's probably an announcement.
One would assume.
Okay.
Has John already beat me to the punch on posting the form in the Facebook?
I don't see it in the actual. I can do it here, actually.
Yeah, I don't have the link on me right now. Oh no, we got a spammer.
Oh. Okay.
Who's liking their? They're not just a spammer. They're liking their own comments.
Banned from page. Delete.
You know what I mean, though? It's like.
So I think what happens. All right. Let's get the spammer out, please. I think the spammer's gone. I'm going to refresh this page. I banned them from our page, but there might be more. I think so. I believe what happens is when you make a public event like Free Journal Friday, you get a bunch of spammers. Because anyone on Facebook can take a look at a public event. So that's why it gets a little tricky.
Right? See, Zach makes a good point. Even spammers should have enough sense to wait until someone else likes your comment to like it. Right?
I know, it's so tacky.
It's so tacky.
Like, if you're going to be a spammer, at least have some class.
Seriously. You can go to school, but you can't teach class.
You can go to school, but you can't buy class.
Oh.
Jay-Z. All right. Yeah, don't click on the spam link. If you did, I don't know what to tell you, but please don't. Oops.
Hey, Deb on YouTube. Our only person over on YouTube.
Solo YouTube.
Oh, did you post the link?
No, I did not. I got a little. Oh wait, I did. Actually, I did post it, but I don't think I'll just post it again.
Zach in the house.
I'm actually gonna do. I'll do.
Dude, are you gonna Control K that? Why don't you do the pretty form?
How do you do that?
You never used the pretty link?
No.
Oh man, let me show you.
Oh, whoops! I already posted it.
Well, this is future reference. Look at this. Okay, so this is the response.
Wait, why can't I pin this? Oh, it's down here. That's why. That's right there. Pinned comment. Boom. Free journal sign up link. Okay, that was a bumpy start for sure. We're like 11 minutes in, but good afternoon. Hope you guys have had a good week. I feel like this week flew by. And yeah, we're excited to be with you here on Free Journal Friday, where if you haven't attended before, we give away one free journal.
LL wants the pretty link.
LL would like the pretty link. Ooh, Alyssa just asked a question. She said, "Did you guys get the book I sent you?" We did get the book. I put it on your desk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it actually went to a different address than the one we live at. I had to go pick it up, and then I was like, "Wait, this is that book." So thank you so much for sending it. I believe it was for Kyle, not for me, if I'm not mistaken.
Jonathan Livingston Siegel.
Yep.
Livingston. Yeah.
Jonathan Livingston Siegel, I believe, is the name. I've heard it thrown around in the past.
Yeah.
The link is pinned.
It's been accounting hell week. I'm over it. You know, we've been setting up our payroll system, which is kind of like that, and it also has not been going really well. So I feel
it's
that
going pretty well.
Yeah.
At least on my end.
Yeah.
You're the one who sets it up, but on my end, it's going pretty well.
I went and I edited your pinned comment so that it'd be the pretty link.
Got it.
Because
I actually don't see a difference.
Oh, sorry. Because you didn't reload it. This is what it looks like now. Pretty.
Wait,
It's much shorter.
I wouldn't say it's much shorter. I'd say 10 characters shorter.
Yeah, well. Imagine if a movie had 10 more or less characters. That would feel like a lot.
It's true. We were talking about this conundrum this morning. So I saw Godzilla, or whatever it's called, Godzilla vs. King Kong last night. I won't give away any spoilers. But I mean, we're talking about like this challenge you have when you have two giant monsters fighting each other, and you have to build emotional, arcs of human characters alongside those monsters that are good enough to pay attention to, but don't take themselves so seriously. Because inherent to the concept of the movie, when these monsters are fighting in these giant cities, they are for sure killing millions of people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're destroying buildings. Like they take a step to the left, they stomp on a skyscraper. I mean, it's like, okay, so how important are humans in this story? Because it doesn't really feel like it is very important. Anyway, that was a weird aside.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been thinking about that all day. Like what a weird challenge you have there.
Seriously.
So
We got some greetings from YouTube. I want to say hi. We have Aaron, Jace the Otter. That's a long name, but hello. Greetings. And then Code Kit. Happy Friday. Happy Friday,
Jace
Code
the
Kit.
Otter is a cool name. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Wanton destruction. I don't know what that means. The word wonton. It's always been interesting because I think of like food, but it's not. That's not what it is.
Hi, Kathleen. Wonton is food, isn't it?
Well, it's both. It can mean both.
Oh, okay. Is it a place?
Wonton is a cruel or violent action, deliberate and unprovoked.
Oh my goodness.
But a wonton, spelled differently, is a dumpling.
Oh, that's what I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
That's very, very odd.
Yeah.
That's a weird homophone.
It also has a lot of sexual connotations, which I was not expecting.
Really?
But yeah. Who would have thought?
Good Lord. That's an absolute minefield of a word.
Yeah. It's you could say so many different things with one homophone.
LL is getting on us because we have to address Courtney's comments. Scrolling through to find it.
Oh, right there. Just finished my green journal. Courtney. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's so exciting.
Heck yeah. I feel like a lot of people finished journals this week. I saw a bunch of posts in the Heroes Quarters that people were like, just finished my purple journal, or I just finished this thing I was working on. And so if you're out there and you finished a journal, congratulations. Or if you finished an act section or a big reflection section of your journal, congratulations. Good for you for moving forward. I think you just got to a reflection section today, right?
Today. This very day.
Super
is today.
exciting. Are you what are we doing? What action? What scene?
I just finished the ruins page, so now I'm going into the
Dauntless Dunes.
No. So I'm still in the. So I didn't get to an act page. I got to a
Sorry, you're in the Wildwood.
I'm still in the Wildwood, because I went from the ruins to the river.
From the ruins to the river. Exciting.
Ruins and rivers. That's like a song by the Heads and the Heart.
Yeah, rivers and roads. Am I allowed to spill like a bean or two here?
I think there's a couple beans to be spilled.
I'm gonna spill some beans. I know I'm gonna try and say it before Zach runs in here and puts his hand over my mouth. But we are in the process of making some adjustments to the current or the original Heroes Journal, the one that we were just talking about. And I think that that's common news. A lot of people have asked, because of the launch of Story Magic Academy, it begs the question, well, will you be updating, will you be making updates to the older journal? The answer is yes. And all I have to say right now is that they are super exciting. And I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you're as excited about it as I am, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. I can't tell you when we're going to release it. It's definitely still a little ways away. Like
LL's been trying to proofread the journal for a long time.
Really?
Yeah. And adjustments like proofreading the front. Yeah.
There isn't a lot of content planning to change. I mean, maybe that's actually not true. We haven't planned it yet, so I don't know. Too early to tell. All I'm saying is, if as far as the storyline and the art is concerned, there's going to be some really solid updates that I'm really excited to release to the world. We were talking to Ryan about it this week, and it's gonna be awesome. So.
Yeah, and it takes a really long time to make a new journal.
Yeah.
So this is like
it does.
We're like on week 1 of like a 30-week process.
We're way upstream on this one.
This is like spilling beans before the stock was even grown.
For some perspective, we started designing Story Magic Academy in July. So July of 2019.
We have an egregious
2020.
We have an egregious its error, which I still don't really know how to use the right its. I want to know how much time went into the initial world building.
Well,
the world building has actually been a really interesting. It's been a really, really interesting process.
Sorry. Someone goes, "Who else can Godzilla fight?" And I had this thought that like the changes in the original journal that I'm alluding to are we just change it into Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, I just saw this movie. I'm so excited about it. And it's like every like planning meeting we have with Ryan, I'm like, it's cool, but what if we had 2 giant monsters fight each other and destroy the town? No matter what I do, it's like it has to be in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're like,
it really took that and ran with it.
You're like, Nick, stop. Please stop just pitching Godzilla.
Yeah. I'm like, guys, it's perfect. I just think that needs a giant gorilla in it somewhere. Okay.
So anyways,
world building.
So world building has been it's been a very, honestly, like a natural process, because we initially started the journal with 5 daily pages and no map. So it was just like, you're in this place, then you're in this place, then you're in this place.
I mean, there's like some documents floating around somewhere with like random information about it. Yeah. But nothing, I would say, is canonical. Nothing is set in stone.
But then as we grew, around June of last year when we released the Wildwood Green Journal on our very first color release, and we made this map right here, things started to get a lot more set in stone as far as the locations of things in relation to the other things and where those things are located.
Hi, Terry.
And then also we are currently amidst a massive, and I mean a massive debate between big world or multiverse.
It's not massive.
It's massive. Ask John. John would say it's a massive thing, but
it's not massive. Let me address 2 quick questions because I have answers to them. Tacey asked, very cool. Reflections every 7 days. Yes. That is the trajectory we're moving towards. Think the same template maybe as IMA as far as like rhythm goes. I know that was kind of a convoluted way to say that, but anyway, the answer is yes. David asks, do the raccoon creatures have a name?
Climbers.
They're the climbers. They are the climbers of the Wildwood.
Nazar said, I just got back into journaling, and this has been the single most suggested journal from friends.
Really?
That's so nice.
We have some word of mouth.
I didn't. I hadn't thought of that much. Us being a company that has a lot of word of mouth advertising, but it's great. That's great. Thank you. That's for
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know that. That makes me feel very. That wells up my heart with joy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good feeling.
Anyone asked, is there an online? Is there a online journal version? There is a PDF of the journal. It is fillable. And there are a lot of people in here who use it and they think it's great. We also have an actual physical copy, which I think is also great.
Yeah. We have. I mean, yeah.
Ooh, the frog doesn't have an official name. It's just
No.
frog.
Yeah, it
But the thing about the frog is that it's actually part of like the Mark Twain quote.
right.
If you have to eat a frog, if you have to eat a frog, like don't hesitate. And if you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the big one first.
Yeah. I think the frog thing is more representative than it is an actual character. So yeah. There's one of my favorite like cheeky moments in the Astoria Magic Academy journal. You'll have to find it. It's during Transfiguration class, or Transmorphiguration class is actually what it's called. When when all the students are trying to change radishes into frogs, there is a few pages, just 2 pages in the entire journal, 2 daily pages, where once you turns the radish into a frog, the eat your frog in the to seize the day portion turns into a radish. That's right. Just a little Easter egg for you guys. Pretty fun. Herbert.
Yeah, I love it's like
Finnick.
because Lori was like leave the frog unnamed, and then Angela was like Herbert right below it. I just love this battle between frog or Herbert, but no in between.
David said we need a climber plush next time.
I know.
Which is a great idea. I love that idea.
Becky's excited to get started. We're excited to have you. We're excited to hear about your adventures and your
Yeah.
quests. This is like the
Welcome, Becky.
I think the cool thing about having things named frog is that someone's allowed to name their frog Herbert, and guess what? Someone else is not allowed to name their frog
Finnick.
or frog. They can
Or
call it.
frog.
Yeah,
Right. No name. Just the name of what everyone calls it.
The best part is we don't have to add lore. You can
Baby
add the lore.
Penguin plush.
Baby Ping. Oh,
That's
okay.
dangerous.
Wait.
We would destroy the internet and
Have they really seen very many images of Baby Pang aside
I
from?
don't bring this up now. This is like nuclear. This is a nuclear thing, and if you bring it up, people are going to lose their minds. We have to save Baby Pang for a later time. That we definitely need to put that in the revised Keith. Right?
Oh, you just called it Keith. People know the name of it now.
Oops.
Code name Keith.
I want to address something, okay? So I know Tommy's in here. He said some funny things, as he does. But Tommy, I was going through the Heroes Quarters. I saw that there was a post made by someone who was like, hey, who's gotten their add-ons yet? I know that Tommy has been waiting for his add-ons. And I just want to say that there's probably a lot of people like Tommy who maybe ordered an add-on journal but haven't gotten their add-ons yet. The reason is most likely, correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle, the reason is most likely because we ran out of a few legacy items and we had to reorder. So we had to reorder fountain pens, we had to reorder maps of Astoria, and we had to reorder stickers because we didn't realize how many people were going to want them, and we never thought that we would sell out of them during a Kickstarter where we weren't actually raising money for that thing. So it was a bit of a surprise to us, and it's delaying a little bit of the add-ons, but it shouldn't be more than, I would say, 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. So
2 or 3 weeks.
I can actually give I did the math today. I know where we're at. We had 561 people order add-ons. It's more items than 561, but we had 561 people add an add-on to their order.
Wow.
We have sent out 400 of them.
Really? That's pretty good.
So we've sent out, 401. We have 160. We have 160 we have 160 people waiting, and these are people who had more intricate add-on orders. So if you ordered like 4 maps or you ordered like 3 pens, what we did was we took all the legacy items that we currently had, because the funny thing is that add-ons were supposed to be things we already had, and we were gonna like send those out, like open the vault a little bit. We actually had to reorder things we already had, which is the irony. So anyways, if you had a specific add-on order, those will be sent out once we get the new we have to get the new items to send them out. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. I'm trying to figure out a way how to spill the beans on Baby Pang.
Yeah. But I mean, so feedback has been actually really great, and people have left extremely kind comments on the Kickstarter about their add-ons showing up so quickly, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know, just like the add-ons, we are going to get the journals to you guys as soon as we possibly can, as well as all this stuff. It's currently being made. I would say everything's chugging along. Like even the mouse plushie, like we're moving, we're going forward. We're kind of just waiting for a lot of things to be made for the time being.
If Nick gets to spill the beans about something, I'm spilling the Baby Pang beans.
Pang.
Baby Pang.
All right. So explain what Baby Pang is.
So a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, 2 months ago, we wrote the mentor sent out a message, and something about the message talked about youth.
Mm-hmm.
And so Ryan thought it would be a good idea to draw all the characters, but little baby versions, little BBs versions of them.
We babyified it.
But the baby penguins, or penguin specifically, was so cute that it absolutely took the world by storm.
Yeah.
In the world, by the world, it just my world.
Just Kyle's personal life.
My specific world was taken by storm. But it's not sending in Telegram to Bert.
That's weird.
Because I have to send it to Bert in order to get it onto the live stream. Because you can't post a picture in the comments.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, though. I'll message Ryan right now and tell him that we have to put Baby Pang.
Paul Shump. Hey, Paul. I did office hours with Paul. How you doing? Also, office hours have been fun.
Yeah. You want to talk about office hours for a bit?
I mean, you should probably talk about it because no one wants to hang out with me.
That's not true.
No one's taking my office hours.
So
Nicole and Paul.
What are office hours?
So Nick and I wanted to get to know you guys a little better, and not just like the general you. We wanted to get to actually know specific yous. See what I did there? Because you.
That was cool, man.
That
was cool.
So we have time now. Before it was Monday through Friday. Now it's just Wednesdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. We have a Calendly link that you can go and sign up and chat with us about your quest. We can talk about maybe some of the best ways to use the journal itself. But yeah, we kind of just generally talk about your quest and what it means, and we are also trying to do something called the Hero Highlight.
FedEx
maybe FedEx. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I just got a call from a random number, and sometimes what that means when I get a call from a random number is there's a FedEx driver in our driveway, and they need some help with the deliveries that are going out for the day. So Kyle's going to go check on that. Kyle's in the middle of explaining office hours. Basically, Kyle and I just wanted to have real conversations with heroes that are using the journal, whether they were finishing their quest or they're currently on their quest, and really address any questions that they may have. So that's kind of what it was. It was very kind of like, we just wanted to give people a little bit of our time and see if we could help them on their quests. And it's been really fun so far. There's been some really great I would say, office hour meetings that I've had with heroes. I've met with 4 heroes now. Miriam's here. I met with Miriam. I met with Sky. I met with Cooper, and I met with another person. That name is slipping my mind, but it's Alyssa's daughter. I know that. For some reason, I can't remember her name. Anyway, a lot of things to remember in my head, and that one's slipping my mind. But all of them have been really good in their own way, and we may even do a little feature of these heroes' stories for you guys. Yeah. But more information on that coming soon.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think in a way, I don't know if you felt that way, but I think it's inspired us to move more and more towards a hero conference, to plan more into that space. So that makes me really excited. And I think that's something I'd really like to do, because putting like a face to a name, it makes everything 10 times better. Obviously you guys, have the unfortunate, circumstances of having to stare at Kyle and I's face, but when we get to have a face-to-face conversation, it's like so much better. This is like, we're literally going to show it.
Yeah, because I can't.
Man, this is involved. So, we are going to show Baby Pang on the actual live stream, so you guys can see it. We could have just linked to the actual letter from the mentor. Letter. Anyway, I want to give a big shout out to Becky, to Becky Rupp. It sounds like this is kind of her first live stream, new to the Heroes Journal, and I just want to say thanks for showing up and saying some kind things to us. We love people coming in that are new, and we hope that the journal's great to you. Yeah.
We did it. We did it. Baby Pang.
Baby Pang is now sitting right on our shelf, right in between us. So yeah. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, you didn't think that was going to happen today, huh? When you thought of all the things that could happen today, did you think of Baby Pang just sitting on your shoulder? Did you think about that?
Pretty amazing. We're getting some comments here. Where'd it go? All the Baby Penguin comments started popping and people started freaking out. But anyway.
He's so floofy. That's the perfect way to describe Baby Pang. I'm surprised Zach hasn't jumped in here yet. Zach is potentially the biggest Baby Pang supporter.
It's true.
Was it Felicia? Is that her name?
Oh yeah, it was. Yes, It was. Did we get a comment about it?
No, I just saw someone else named Felicia.
Yeah,
comment, and I thought that was the name.
Hi, Felicia.
I don't think Felicia's here.
Yes. No, she is. Right here.
Oh.
Right there. Boom.
Oh, great. Yep.
Anyway.
I've been trying to send the front-facing baby photo. Oh, there's a front-facing Baby Pang?
Yeah. It's a little difficult. But anyway. It sounds like Baby Pang will be in the revised version of the original Heroes Journal. So if you if no other reason, that's definitely the reason to get the upgraded version is to feature the Baby Pang. So yeah. Who knows?
But yeah, we'll see you in 30 weeks.
Yeah, see?
However long it takes to make the new journal.
Felicia just mentioned that she met with me on Monday.
Great.
Yeah, I also met with Cooper. I'm not sure if Cooper's here.
I saw Cooper really early on.
I thought I did too. Sorry if I missed your comment, Cooper, but it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting with Cooper and everyone so far.
Hero bobbleheads.
Ooh.
Do people like bobbleheads? Are we just like on the Funko train where it's just like just have a big head? Doesn't have to like. Because I think bobbleheads break, right?
Wow. Hold on. This is so cool. So I don't know if you guys know this. Angela just dropped a comment about. I think it's maybe safe to say this. Angela, I think, has kind of become the dungeon master of the Heroes Quarters.
Whoa, that's a high honor.
I think it just sort of happened over a period of time, because she came out and she was like, "Hey, I want to teach as many people as possible, how to play Dungeons and Dragons." And it sounds like she taught a bunch of people and now is doing different campaigns with them. And they just wrapped one up right before the live stream. That's like such a cool little thing that's happening.
So cool.
I love that.
They must bobble.
They must bobble.
Angela, we wouldn't want anyone else. Unless someone else wants to be it, then we're not going to say no. So, never mind. I retract that statement.
Love it.
Is there a Heroes Journal D&D group? Nope, we're just still doing massive one-shots. Massive one-shots is fun.
Honestly, the team at the Heroes headquarters, we've been doing one-shots as well. But I think we actually are going to be doing a few things. And this is really exciting. Kyle announced this today to the whole company. He said that our dungeon master, his name is Dean.
Great guy.
Wants to do more than a one-shot. Wants to do an ongoing campaign set
in the land of Astoria.
In the land of Astoria. This map right here, the one that the Heroes Journal takes place in, is the land that we will be doing our campaign in. So super exciting. Probably a lot of rules and things to figure out. But I'm like really excited.
We I think we're gonna decide that our campaign's not going to take place in the same era as the journey in the Heroes Journal, just so that we don't have to like actually just follow the storyline of the journal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited. He's coming over on Monday. He's all vaccinated. He's a teacher, so he got all the vaccines and stuff.
That's great.
So he's coming over on Monday and we're gonna walk through some of the lore. We're gonna talk about world building. We're gonna talk about what this age is gonna look like and some of the details surrounding the world.
Yeah, it might help us answer a few lore questions. I mean, what better way to build your lore than just playing a game of D&D through it?
Mm-hmm.
That might be bad advice. I don't know.
We had a great question. Aaron Jace the Otter asked, "I'm curious how you guys came up with the ideas for the IMA students/characters that journey along with you. They're super great, and my personal favorite is Snappy."
Oh, that's a great question.
That's a fantastic question. So one of the things about Ryan is that we can have a very like lofty theoretical conversation about what the journal should mean or what it like some of the like the specific underlying productivity sides of the quests. Right. So the Astoria Magic Academy is based off of the idea that like you have to learn from failure. That's very much like what the school side of things is kind of a very common motif in those stories. So we talked about that and having like friends and allies and classmates to help you along the way. And then Ryan just ran with it and made amazing characters that help you throughout their time at the Astoria Magic Academy.
Yeah, we really wanted to capitalize on this idea of giving each like peer of yours each peer of you its own like strength or its own weakness, kind of having its own sort of superpower, if you will, within that like school setting. So the idea is that like when people go to school, they're not usually the best at all the subjects. They're not usually the greatest at something. So there's always going to be a level of like failure. Maybe you're great at math and bad at writing, or maybe you're vice versa, or some version of that. I think we've all sort of felt that going to school or trying to just the educational process will usually expose some natural strengths and inclinations you have, and then some natural non-strengths that you might have. And we wanted to give that idea some characteristics. So obviously they're like anthropomorphized characters, like there's a crocodile and a giraffe, but they each have their own strengths. Like Twig, who's the giraffe, is kind of like a book nerd, and when he's in the library, like he's grabbing books off the top shelf and he's reading, and that's where I think Twig has his natural talents in, you know. And then, you know, Snappy is friends with the mice. Of course, Snappy is friends with the mice and kind of in touch with nature and a lot more, like the birds and the bees, very, very kind of in touch with the world around Snappy. So, yeah. So that's that. Anyway, that's kind of the idea with IMA. We wanted a closer relationship with some of the peer characters, a closer relationship than there was in the previous journal. Long-winded answer, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Abby's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Abby.
I think
goes, hi.
Well, because I don't know if this is or if there's any relation, but someone with the same last name as Abby also said hi.
Oh, interesting.
So now we have this and then Zach went and said hi.
Interesting.
And now we're kind of more or less
we're saying hi. This is an odd thread.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There we go.
Abby said, "Hey guys," in all caps. Abby is doing a little project with us.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, Zach, where are we at with this?
Zach, if we're not allowed to talk about this, barge in here.
Or Abby. Abby, are we allowed to talk about this? Let's
I'm not really sure.
Let's supersede Zach here. Abby, where do we stand on this kind of thing?
Yeah. Anyway, here's the project. So we are putting together the first ever, I should back up. If you didn't already know, every Tuesday, we send out what's called the letter from the mentor. It goes to our entire email list, and it's literally just about 500 or so words, I'm assuming, of like encouragement. It's some kind of message. There's usually like a theme or a quote that it's based on. Ryan makes a really great little comic strip. That's actually where Baby Pang is from.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's called the letter from the mentor. That goes out every single week. It's not a sales email. There isn't even a link to our website in it. It's literally just for you and your quest and to help you along. And so for the first time ever, we've been doing that for about a year. For the first time ever, with the help of Abigail and with the help, Abby, as I've been calling her, with the help of Abby and with the help of, Zach and Ryan and a few other people, we are doing the first ever animated letter from the mentor. That's right. Animated. We're getting a voice actor. We're giving the mentor a voice. We're going to have the actual letter be read. There'll be like a little bit of movement. You'll see the kind of the office, if you will, of the mentor, kind of writing the letter to you, the hero. And it's gonna be really fun way to experience the letter from the mentor. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was well said.
Yeah. For those who don't like reading, like me, you can now listen to it in a smooth, sultry voice.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know, because we're still trying to find the right voice actor for it.
Did we not get with the third one?
I don't think there's an official decision. We have a few like auditions, if you will, and they're all like amazing, but we haven't picked one yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, also, someone just asked, can we have a mentor lo-fi animation?
Ooh.
We are almost done with the one that we promised back in February.
It's so true.
We're almost done.
We nailed like everything on Magic Month. We delivered on so many things, and that was the one thing that we kind of just let fall through the cracks because I think there was more complexity to it than we originally thought, and obviously launching the Kickstarter took precedent. So, so we are going to be releasing a lo-fi playlist. I think it's going to be like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes of lo-fi music. With a animation that Ryan and Abby put together, of you sitting at their desk at IMA after getting there, the windows in the background, and just kind of like a nice animation, a good thing to like put on the background if you are cleaning or if you're meditating or studying or even filling out your hero's journal. So we just wanted to make this cool lo-fi playlist because we listen to lo-fi like all the time while we're working or while we're even in meetings sometimes. So we love lo-fi. It's our love letter to the lo-fi community, and we wanted to do it in our way. So that's what it is.
People just want Zach to read it.
Really?
Interesting. Yeah, that would save us some money.
David goes Jack Black as the mentor.
That would be an interesting move.
Yeah.
We need someone with a beard twice as long as mine minimum. Give me like 20 years. It's fair. Or give me about a week or two. Boom,
Nice.
roasted.
Nice.
What about Bruce Willis? People are talking about Bruce Campbell, but what about Bruce Willis?
Again, I feel like we're trending towards the more expensive talent.
But yeah. Oh, we got a guys. We got a guys all caps by Cheyenne. I feel like something's on its way. We definitely have Zach do it. No, I got it. Okay, tell us.
Mentor ASMR. Sorry. Man, did we make a mistake? Did we go to the internet before going to our community to find a voice actor? Was that a mistake?
Have you guys heard Trey reading?
We have heard Trey.
We have heard Trey. Trey's a great. He's a great voice.
He does have a good voice.
Pay no attention to the hipster behind the curtain. Yeah, the letter from the mentor is a lot like the Wizard of Oz. It's pretty much exactly the same.
Oh man!
Somebody get in contact with Morgan Freeman. There are 10,000 people in the Heroes Quarters. I bet we could find a link to Morgan Freeman somewhere. I bet we could work our way to Morgan Freeman.
Signed letter from the mentor.
Morgan Freeman.
The letter from the mentor, read by Morgan Freeman. You kidding me? All right.
Yeah.
It would be kind of fun though, like if like there was a day where we get big enough to where you can bring on like celebrities to read a letter from the mentor. It's like a kind little thing. It's like, hey, this is gonna be read by so and so, and it's just like a nice message.
Paul on YouTube said, "What if we use Steve Buscemi?" Would Morgan do it for a free journal? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he would do it for a free journal if we told him he wasn't allowed to buy a journal.
I see.
You know, like the only way to get it is to read for us. Your money's no good here.
Tom Hanks, guys, we're talking about the most successful actors in the world. Here's the thing: if you can get the attention of Tom Hanks, we will certainly have him read. But I don't think reaching out to his agent to read one of the letter from the mentor would be. Well, I don't know. Who am I to limit the beliefs of our company? I should be more enthusiastic.
You don't want to cast away that idea, you know?
Oops.
Even if it might seem really big.
Right. I don't want to be afraid of what could happen. I love how Abby goes, someone's like, well, they do it for a free journal. She's like, whoa. That's VIP. Can you imagine Morgan Freeman reads the letter from the mentor? He's like, hey, can I get one of these journals? And I'd be like, if you pay.
What are you talking about?
He's like, but you have some in here. Like, those belong to the heroes.
Fleecy at once, Vin Diesel. You know what? Before I asked Vin Diesel to read the letter from the mentor, I want a live show of that song that he made. I'd want that before.
Feels like I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yep. See, Zach already hit it with the joke.
Love it.
Retrieval in a character in the next journal. Whoa. Honestly, if Morgan Freeman was okay with it, we would 100% make a Morgan Freeman character.
Yeah, so there's the Tortoy, the Climbers, and then Morgan Freeman. They all live in the same universe.
Martin Sheen also came to mind. Martin Sheen.
Wow.
You know, Martin Sheen's probably a better look than Charlie Sheen for us.
Probably.
Probably. Will Smith. Will Smith would be lit.
Will Smith, man. So random.
Yeah, I love Will Smith.
LeVar Burton.
Will Smith and I are like speaking of Vin Diesel, are like the last scene in the Fast and the Furious with Paul Walker. You know, they drive away like that. You know that scene?
Yeah.
Because Fresh Prince of Bel-Air ended The last episode aired the day I was born.
Wow.
It was like he was going off on his career while I was coming into the world.
I wouldn't put it that way.
Yeah, I bet he remembers that.
The key difference is that in the Fast and Furious, they were both aware of each other.
Okay, all right.
Patrick Stewart, wow. There are some crazy suggestions in here, none of which we could afford.
So true.
Jim Carrey, come on, guys. No way. The king of comedy? I'm just kidding. I don't want to start a debate. Should we?
LL asked if the voice had to be male.
Well, no. We actually talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah. We're trying to figure out how to do that.
We were thinking like, again, even zooming out, there's like a bigger question of like, do you change the actual voice of the mentor?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe even do you change the look of the mentor? You know, it's hard to establish a character if their image and voice, appearance and everything is changing constantly. So it's like, how do you cement this character? Because the variable in the journal is you, right? You is the one that's supposed to be changing, right? Like you are the one who you is the character who, you know, is supposed to be reflective of you throughout the story. That's the idea. So I don't know.
A council of mentors.
But I talked about a council of mentors. I don't know. It's kind of hard because I also think it'd be cool to do like, I don't know, to have maybe a different style mentor, a different kind of mentor in a future journal.
Well, so the interesting part about the mentor we have now is that if you have any of the Bert's computer's about to die. How? It's been charging this whole time.
I would plug it into not there. Plug it into the other side because
snapped in. Ryan, if you have any of the sticker sheets, you'll notice that the mentor is kind of like this, kind of a yellowish color. I have it on the back of my computer actually.
Have what?
The mentor.
Oh, yeah.
You can see.
Yeah, the mentor is here. We never really fully flesh out the lore of the mentor.
But the idea was that the mentor is this otherworldly character.
Yeah.
That is outside of the world's gender norms.
Right.
So with that, we have a little bit more. We have a little bit more of an opening from a voice standpoint.
Yeah.
But the beard does evoke a certain assumption that people have. So we need to make sure that we account for that because we don't want it to feel like out of place either.
True. Yeah, it's like, again, we never want there to be a barrier between, I don't know, someone feeling represented in their quest and someone's motivation to go on their quest. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that should never be a barrier, right? Like, there should never be this feeling of like, I don't feel connected to this, or this feels like it's for someone else. Because we specifically set out and try to make a product, and every day try to improve on a product that makes people feel like the hero of their story. And it's hard to feel like a hero if you don't feel, I don't know, or like it's hard to feel like a hero if there's a bunch of blockers to you feeling that way. So we're working on it. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we could write it so the mentor takes a form that the hero can comprehend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the whole, that's a long goal into that, but yeah, it's finding the right voice actor is definitely not easy. Matthew McConaughey would be the dream. I think we would all want that. And I think the world would be okay if the mentor had a binary if it was Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
But Matthew McConaughey kind of is outside of everything, you know?
Yeah. To Joseph's point, there could be a different voice with each message, you know? We could change it up. I mean, the other thing to remember is the whole animated from the mentor thing. It's the first time we're doing it. There's a lot of other moving parts that aren't related to the voice acting that have to go right for that to be a sustainable thing for us to do. because it does take time and resources and energy, and I don't know. It's just something that we're trying out. We're dipping our toe in the water. If it doesn't feel like it's really more helpful than the letters from the mentor already are, then I don't know if we would keep, continuing to dump energy and time into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what I'm saying, there's a lot of other things that need to work out as well. But if they do work out, which I assume they will, then yeah, we'll have to figure out the best solution for letter from the mentor. Yeah.
So my laptop's gonna die, so we need to do this drawing. So
Okay.
we do the drawing. I really enjoyed that kind of tangent. I think talking about the voice of the mentor is kind of just a fun.
Yeah. Okay. Quick refresher. If you guys have never been to from a Free Journal Friday before, here are the rules. Here's how it works. So every Friday we do a drawing of all the entries. For Free Journal Friday, we give one journal away to the winner. You get to pick the color. All you have to do is, if you are drawn, you have got to comment, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. You have got to comment within a minute and a half, 90 seconds, from the time that your name is called. You have 90 seconds to comment, like I'm here, or that's my journal, or thank you so much, or yeah, or whatever, so that we know that you are present at the live stream. If we do not see a comment, if we don't hear a peep from you within 90 seconds, we will have to move on to someone else. That is in the rules. So if you are selected, congratulations, and make sure and email support@theheroesjournal.co right away with the color preference that you would like. They are right behind my head. You can choose from one of these four right there. And your best address, your best shipping address, so we can get your journal to you as soon as possible. Did I miss anything?
No.
How many entries do we have this week?
90. David, I just put you in there. I manually put you in the contest.
Ooh, LL just made a really good point, because this has become an issue. Please hold off on the congratulation messages until the winner has announced themselves, until the winner has said something in the comments, because sometimes there can be this flood of congratulations or all these things, and we can miss their comment, or it's just harder for us to catch it. So I guess hold your applause until the winner has announced themselves. Cool. You ready? And the winner of Free Journal Friday for Friday, April 9th, 2021 is
Cassandra Kenworthy.
Cassandra Kenworthy. Come on down. You are the winner of a new Heroes Journal. Color of your choice. Ooh, we are setting a timer. Oh, baby Ping's in the way. Oh, wait. Can I get rid of baby? I'm going to get rid of baby Ping now. Congratulations, Cassandra.
Oh, wait on the congrats. We got to see Cassandra first. We got to see...
Waiting on Cassandra.
Waiting on
Cassandra. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Cassandra. Just 30 seconds.
My arm's getting a little tired, I'll be honest.
That's all right. It's all right. It's actually out of focus. But that's probably a little easier. You can put your elbow on the... There you go.
Oh, and me just
10 seconds.
Putting out my
did you put a minute up there, or did you put 90 seconds?
I put a minute.
Oh.
We're supposed to get 90 seconds?
Yeah.
Well,
30 more seconds for you, Cassandra. Because we got to follow the rules, too.
Still, okay.
I'm not seeing any comments from Cassandra. Cassandra Kenworthy, come on down if you are the winner of Free Journal Friday.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am checking YouTube now. I don't see anything. How many seconds? 5. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. What? We have a she's here. Whoa, that was so loud.
It was terrifying.
Oh, she said I'm here. I have to find it.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
That came down to the wire, I think,
Yeah.
unless we missed it. Congratulations. Cassandra, congratulations. You just won a free Heroes journal. And we love it. Yeah. So I would go to the thread. Here, I'm going to pin this.
It just got pinned. No, now we have that. So now I'm just gonna. I pinned the email.
Oh, got it.
Email the email that's pinned in the thing for the email.
Congratulations, Cassandra. Thank you for entering your name and for tuning into Free Journal Friday. Please go ahead and find the pinned comment. Email supporttheherojournal.co with 2 things: the color of journal you would like to receive and the shipping address. I love giving away free stuff.
Giving away free stuff is like that's top notch.
It is absolute thrill ride.
Jennifer said you guys kissed it by like 15 or 20 seconds, and I was like, what? And then it's missed. We missed it by 15. Apparently, apparently Cassandra was actually there pretty early.
Was she? Sorry about that. It's honestly, we need to get better at it because it's a lot to keep track of.
Right?
Because we're having to look on YouTube and Facebook. We're looking at the time. I guess that's it. And we're trying to talk in game show host voice.
Come on down.
That's
when
at
you're
least
Free Journal Friday.
That's at least 80% of your brain power right there. I mean, there's not much left after that. So, anyway, congratulations, Cassandra. We love giving away free stuff.
Ooh. Jackie had a question. What if we just gave away another journal? Should we just give away 2 journals today?
Nah, we can't break the rules.
We can't break the rules.
So Raphael Cox just asked, is there a drawing every Friday? The answer is,
you betcha.
There sure is. Every Friday we are here at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We give away a journal to
people want another.
What? People want another journal? Well, of course. But then next week we'll have to do 2
or 3
or 3. But so I think we keep it to 1.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sorry, guys. You have to keep it exciting.
If we give them away like they're not worth anything, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, guys.
We got to keep them pure.
Special. However, I do think that we could do a special edition of Free Journal Friday where we give away
10.
I guess you give away more journals, but I was thinking other stuff too, like a set of really nice colored pencils, or I don't know, hero habit trackers, or give away an IMA journal. Ooh, something like that. So
something like that.
I don't know. Maybe a sweatshirt. I mean, whoops. Who knows what could happen?
I mean, if Morgan Freeman was here. Yeah, obviously. You're gonna give away more journals if Morgan Freeman's here.
All right.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us for Free Journal Friday. This is a really good opportunity for us to get to know you guys, get to interact with you, give you a little update on what's going on, let my laptop die like it just did. And really get to interact and get to know you. So, join us. And then if you also like to chat, maybe a little even more casual than this particular live stream, we do Saturday morning coffee chat at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time now. We're back to 10 a.m. The season ended for cross country, so we're back to 10 a.m. Where Nick and I we sip some coffee and we chat about things that are interesting.
Yeah. 10 a.m., right?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. Con, I will be in these very chairs drinking coffee. And it'll be a nice end of the week or beginning of the weekend.
Felicia asked if I'm buying another laptop for the new stickers. That's the only option.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have to frame that one.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's something that no one's talking about. The underside.
I was thinking that exact same thing.
The underside is still
bare.
Still bare. We've still got this beautiful canvas here.
What I could do is I could get a see-through case, and I could add stickers to the top. So now I would have double stickers.
Yeah, that would also be exciting. Okay, you lovely heroes. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, and we hope to see you the next live stream,
which is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
We'll be sipping coffee and chatting like people who chat.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your week, and